the woke adults said he's associated with Trump. One of the school members said having his name there is like having Trump's name in blackface. Such racist, ridiculous remarks.
What's going on with y'all? Jose Cuervo right here. Look, thanks for stumbling upon my video, my channel, however you got here. Whatever road you took to get here, you made it to the destination. Appreciate that. But I'm not gonna waste your time. Let's get into this story real quick. Just broke the other week actually. Dr. Ben Carson. Yeah, the neurosurgeon. Yeah, that worked on thousands of patients. Yeah, that was at Johns Hopkins Hospital in Baltimore, Maryland. With separated Siamese twins that came from poverty, Detroit, Michigan, from nothing to something, that experienced real racism. Yeah, that Dr. Ben Carson. He's canceled at a Detroit high school, all because he worked with Donald Trump under his administration. He was a secretary for housing and urban development under Donald Trump. Wow, Donald Trump, the racist guy, gives an opportunity to a black man. Okay, but Dr. Ben Carson is the epitome, is the example of coming from nothing, making something out of your life, impacting thousands, millions of people. Writing books. Y'all heard of Gifted Hands? Maybe I should pick up this book, Gifted Hands. If you can't read, I know it's probably backwards. I'm sorry, working on the camera. My apologies. But look, even if you can't read, it got pictures in here as well. Let me find it. Yeah, pictures in here as well. All of that. So look, Gifted Hands, Dr. Ben Carson. No promo, nothing like that. But I'm just saying, my point is, I read the book front to back numerous times when I was a kid. So the whole point is, why we have woke leaderships in Detroit, they got crime issues going on that's way more serious than a high school that's named after Dr. Ben Carson, when 59% of those kids wanted the name to remain the same. But no, the woke leadership gotta change the name. They got crime to worry about. Matter of fact, they got their school, the Detroit public school system is among the worst in the state, let alone the country. So I'm not even gonna run my mouth too much. The same thing I be talking about, we need diversity of thought. We don't need to be monolithic, one-way thinking. They don't want anybody to think another way. They don't want a successful black man to have his own thought. Stay on the proverbial, the quote-unquote plantation. Listen to this guy who's way smarter than me, Dr. Ben Carson, just the other day on Newsmax. Roll the clip.
I'm not particularly worried about me or my reputation, but I do worry tremendously about the children and about the messages that are being given to them. School used to be about achievement and excellence. And now we're placing politics over that. And also trying to get people to have a uniform way of thinking. The way you make progress is have people who think out of the box, who think for themselves, who can discuss things. And when you have totalitarianism, you have one way of thinking. And if you don't accept that way of thinking, you're the bad person. You need to be excluded. You need to be punished in some way. I hope that we're smart enough to see that. And, I understand that they did a poll, and the kids themselves, 59% of them did not want the name change. But the woke adults said he's associated with Trump. One of the school members said having his name there is like having Trump's name in blackface. Such racist, ridiculous remarks, unfortunately. But to transmit that to our children, that is the real problem. And we need to recognize that we, the American people, are not each other's enemy. And everybody has different opinions. If two people feel the same about everything, one of them isn't necessary. We need to encourage diversity of thought just as we encourage diversity of other things.
Yeah, so there was Dr. Ben Carson himself. I mean, he taking on the chin. This man done been through so much. If y'all read this book here, he experienced real racism. He acknowledged he had a temper problem as well when it came to classmates and even his own mother. You know what I'm saying? He shed a lot of light and came out of his turtle shell on this one right here. You know what I'm saying? But it's not even about me, man. It's about the kids, it's about the future. We got woke leadership indoctrinating our kids right in front of our faces. Parents, step up. Do what y'all do. I already know y'all are doing. I'm talking about the ones that's asleep at the wheel. I have no kids, but I'm still passionate about this issue, this topic. Changing Dr. Ben Carson Medicine and Science School, changing that name. It's ridiculous. It's absurd. And it's priorities. It shows priorities there in Detroit is out of sync. Crime, schools failing, the students there. I go on and on and on. I'm not gonna waste your time. That's why I always say we need diversity of thought and we need more leaders, less followers. I'm out.